I came across someone who told me how annoyed they were at how people were being so fake polite, greeting people with these condescending handshakes with big fake smiles on their face. Does that bother you? Let's explore that. I'm Roach, Mark Roach, and I'm here to look deeper into things in life, to try to enrich your life, maybe provoke you into exploring some things that you hadn't examined before from some views from basically a guy that's been all over the world, has, been to the top and to the bottom a few times of some institutions and some, maybe done some things that everyone has really aspired to do. And, I've seen through a lot of this stuff and come back, and I talk every day here and try to share what I've picked up along the way and put a useful spin to it. But politeness was once a hallmark of civility, and it's undergone a significant transformation, which reflects broader social shifts. Thank goodness. In the Enlightenment era, it was a tool for social, a hierarchy, maybe stratification, and it was really used by the upper class to distinguish themselves, to elevate themselves, and it was employed to as a barrier with the lower class who couldn't or didn't need to be that polite. Well, it wasn't merely about good manners, it was about these power dynamics. And that's where politeness, often in the past, masked an underlying inequality. And I think it can still be misused today, and I think it is misused in media and politics and business as this facade. And we're all learning to distinguish between whether someone is being authentic or inauthentic. The danger here is that with technology and artificial intelligence, there are skills that are required when you meet someone, when you interact with someone, or even a product that are not linguistic. People can say something with an underlying hatred that on the surface sounds very polite. So I'd like to encourage everyone to look deeper into themselves. And you have to start with yourself. Catch yourself being polite. And there's some places where you're with a crowd that you're aligned with and feel like your spirit is in sync. And that's a place where, values and politeness and maybe even authenticity is invited. And I think that's the best of all worlds. But as we've moved into the 20th century, figures like Dale Carnegie, they democratized politeness through courses that promised power and advancement in your profession. However, this accessibility came with a caveat. While many found genuine value in these teachings, there were critics that said these could be wielded manipulatively, especially in contexts like churches or media and in business, where charisma might obscure unethical practices. So this dual nature of politeness has led to skepticism about its sincerity, particularly within corporate environments where corporate etiquette, like I think you may have heard me mention Letitia Baldridge's book of executive manners, that was used not just for success, but also to create a facade of integrity, potentially, concealing misconduct or incompetence. So this period, saw media and religious figures using polished manners to maintain their image, which further eroded trust in polite behavior. So today, as we navigate modern society, distinguishing between genuine respect and manipulative politeness is crucial. While Carnegie's courses can empower, they must be approached with awareness of potential misuse. Similarly, Letitia Baldridge's etiquette, while valuable, shouldn't be a tool, shouldn't be used as a tool for deception. The shift toward authenticity in our interactions has become more pronounced. Social media and digital communications have democratized expression, but also stripped away traditional layers of politeness. Online directness and authenticity are often valued over traditional politeness, which can be seen as inauthentic or even oppressive, especially in discussions about social justice and equality. Cultural shifts also play a role, with younger generations prioritizing emotional honesty over formalities. This cultural emphasis on authenticity has led to a reevaluation of politeness. When perceived as a mask for true feelings or intentions, politeness is increasingly viewed with suspicion. However, politeness need not be a dirty word. It can be reclaimed as a genuine expression of respect and empathy. The key lies in authenticity. Politeness should reflect genuine respect, not just a strategy for personal gain or for conflict avoidance. Education and cultural integration are vital here, teaching politeness as empathy or mutual respect rather than as a tool for social climbing could transform its perception. Transparency in interactions, combining politeness with openness about intentions, fosters genuine connections. Culturally, integrating politeness where it's about the context of interactions, not just form, encourages encourage respectful dialogue across diverse viewpoints. So while politeness has evolved, its core value remains essential for some degree of social cohesion. By practicing it with sincerity and integrating it with modern demands for authenticity, politeness can evolve from a potential mask of deceit to a bridge for human connection. This evolution reflects not just changes in etiquette, but how we value human interaction in an increasing, transparent, and interconnected world. It all begins with sound fundamental connections between people. And the quicker we can each be honest with ourselves and with each other, that's where the authentic fundamentals that would benefit us all from some of the politeness that I think is necessary in our more examined and deepened lives. I'm Roach, Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.